In an attempt to find interesting or at least different backgrounds, I'm kind of scraping the barrel. We're in the bathroom today. Bathroom. So if it sounds a little echoey, that's why. The bathroom. Yeah, I got holiday stuff in every room. I really do. Yes. I just have sort of a hodgepodge of things today. Last night I was at the mall with my computer, and after I got it all done, I went into the shop to look at some, just little stocking stuffer gifts or last minute, something. So, I went into the store, and of course, I found stuff for myself. These, why is this product even made? And more importantly, why did I buy it? They're mustache bandages, or plasters, as the Brits call them. Unless you cut yourself shaving your upper lip, where else can you wear these and not look strange? Let me do that, I guess. I have an obsession with mustaches. True confessions and full disclosure, these weren't the only mustaches that I bought there. I know. January might be a mustache month too. I don't know. Yeah, of course I bought crap for myself. My mom and stepdad have entered the realm of crazy old people. I guess. I don't know. I called my mother, and my stepdad and mom both answer the phone at the same time. So they're both on, and they say hello. And then, it's just a couple minutes, not even a couple minutes, just a few seconds, because typically my stepdad will get off the phone. And I guess he felt like he needed to tell my mother something. So they start having a conversation between themselves. And I'm like, do I need to call back? Do you want to finish your conversation? Why am I here at this point? And they're like, no, we're just, they finished up their conversation. My stepdad got off the phone. And I'm like, dude, you not live there? Have you not been there together all day? You couldn't have maybe had this conversation prior or after or something. But my mom's issue is she may not remember after she hangs up what she needed to say. So it's just funny. That's just, now they just talk about whatever they feel like. Whatever pops in their head, they talk about. And in some cases, it's inappropriate. And I am the recipient of several inappropriate conversations that I wish I was never, ever privy to. But that's one of the perks of being old. You just can start to say whatever you feel like, whenever. I'm going over to the mother-in-law's house to work on her computer. Actually, she's getting it's a new computer for her, but it's a hand-me-down. So it's an old computer that I had, and I'm swapping it out for her computer, which is even older, and updating her software and everything. So it's gonna take all afternoon. And then yesterday I heard the yard guys in the back in the alley, and I went out, and they were at the end of the alley, and they were, hello hand, they were blowing leaves into the bushes. And I thought, oh, those aren't the yard guys that I need to talk to. And then I go back in, I'm still out back, and I can hear the blowers getting closer and closer. And I guess I had some vague awareness that the homeowners association that's behind us, there's actually a separate development that starts right behind my house. So everything behind us is part of a different development, and they have a different homeowners association and blah, blah, blah. So they have a grounds crew that comes as townhomes, and they, I guess, do the alleys, sort of the perimeter. I don't think they do individual yards. I don't know, but I know that they do the alley, because my house, we share an alley. And here they come, and meanwhile, whilst they're walking toward me, because I at this point go back outside, standing there waiting, I'm fixated with that. I'm watching them blow the leaves from the other houses into the houses that are on my side. And I was like, that's just completely rude. So I kind of walk in the alley and I'm just standing there and I just sort of point to them and I'm like, because there's two of them and they both have leaf blowers. So they turn them off and I said, look, I would appreciate if you didn't blow the leaves in my driveway. They said, well, we didn't. I'm like, you did. Because we didn't last week. That may be true because last week I didn't notice any extra leaves, and I don't know. Last week, the way the weather was, we didn't really have a lot of leaves dropping, but we had a lot of wind and storms this week, so there were a ton of leaves down, and they were just blowing them willy-nilly. They had a bag, but it was completely empty. I'm like, you're not even picking the leaves up. So I was nice. I just said, I would appreciate it if you didn't blow them in. And I know you did a couple of weeks ago because it was obvious that the leaves had been blown in to my driveway and then we have to pick them up. So, if you don't mind. And I was nice. And they said, okay. So I go in the garage and I leave the garage door open. I'm just sort of, kind of watching them and pretending to be busy. And they end up blowing him in a different yard. I was like, are you serious? So I got in the car and I drove to the front to see if there were other workers or maybe a supervisor, because if they're doing the whole alley, I thought maybe there was a team of guys. And I thought, well, I'll talk to somebody who's maybe a supervisor. Maybe these guys aren't, But there was nobody there. It was just the two of them. So I was a little bummed about that. And then there was a guy out front, and I said, do you live here? Because I was going to just say to somebody who lives in this development, you probably need to talk to your guys. He said, no, I just work here. So I'm contemplating writing a letter and just putting it in all the mailboxes that we share the alley with so that somebody, one of these people might have information on who the yard guys are, who hires them, whatever, to say not to do that, because then everybody in our side of the alley has to pick up everybody's, leaves. That's not fair. And we don't have our homeowners association. We're houses, so we don't have any, group that comes and takes care of the alley. Each home is responsible for its own backyard and driveway. So, that's just, it's not fair. It's not fair that we have to pick up their leaves. So I was nice about it. I wasn't angry. I wasn't rude, because that never works. But I don't know. If they continue to do it, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Unless I, just have to go out there every Thursday and stand there like an ass and say, no. I don't know. All right. Well, I babbled on long enough about that, so I'm going to go. Talk to you later. Bye.